Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. In there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Josh Naylor. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Eight in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good thing.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Number 99 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 99.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. One out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1. Ryan Mountcastle would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Francisco Lindor is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 32,
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And digging in now, Fran Mo. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Emmanuel Psn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Emmanuel Psn.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Psn Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, Alex Kirilloff. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Royce Lewis will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here's the pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 1-0. In now, Josh Naylor. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line toward the alley in left center. Kirilloff arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Come and go. Santana.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Daryl Stefani.
Daryl Stefani.
First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A 1-0 delivery. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball two.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
The 2-0 on the way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Struck him out.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Cal Quantrill will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
38. Cal Quantrill.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The set and the 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is under this one. One gone.
Now batting. Not shortstop. Francisco.
That'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Lindor over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Digging in, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 1-0. Michael Lorenzen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 22, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in once again, Franmil Reyes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. from the stretch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Naylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Kirilloff will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Minnesota.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 1-0. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 9-4. The Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 15-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The A's pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. The Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they destroyed the Rays 11-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. Zach Davies collected his 8th win overall, leading the Padres past the Marlins 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Atlanta Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5.
We are under the lights. Striding in, Daryl Stefani, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
The count is 2-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Alex Kirilov.
And the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Rodon, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Jake Odorizzi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Donaldson is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Louis Guillorme.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Guillorme, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Odorizzi looks in. Here he comes, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next twin up, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To 2-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Number 17 for him on the season as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So digging in now, Royce Lewis. And with numbers like those, first pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
One ball, one strike to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count. One out, nobody on. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Two and 0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's in there. 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Easy there, big fella. 2 and 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take. But on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, a dozen home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So coming to the plate, Luis Robert. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Robert brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Blake Swihart.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Daryl Stefani. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. He stays alive, still 2-2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hit hard down the line.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chopped up the line to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Kirilloff leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Nick.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Nick Madrigal. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Moncada's running. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Zach.
Into the box, Zach Collins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1-1. 1-1.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Luis Guillorme is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1, here it is.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
One and 2, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
And he popped him up. Guillorme has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Strike taken up in the zone.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Anderson.
Ball 1, well below the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Strike one to start the at bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Luis Robert. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Odorizzi comes set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Royce Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Lewis, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So the base is empty.